Today we are going to see, is management a science or an art? In this we are going to see introduction to management, management as an art, management as a science, comparison and conclusion. First we are going to see what is management. So management defines as all the activities undertaken for achieving the organizational goals by their continuous activities. Management is a process of planning, decision making, organizing, leading, motivation, and controlling the human resources, financial, physical, and information resources of an organization to reach its organizational goals effectively and efficiently. So, management, whether it is a science or an art, we must understand it by knowing the features and meanings of science and as well as art and compare them with the meaning and features of management. So first we are going to see management as a science. So science can be defined as a systematic and organized body of knowledge based on logically observed findings, facts and events. Father of our scientific management, F.W. Taylor, was perhaps the first person to consider the management as a science. Science comprises of exact principle which can be verified and it can be established the cause and effect relationship. Let's see some of the features of science. First one is scientific body of knowledge. So in science, organized and systematic study material is available which is required to acquire the knowledge of science. Likewise, management also there is availability of organized study material. So this feature of science is present in management. Likewise, second one is systematic principles are derived on the basis of logical and scientific observations. So the scientist performs logical observations before deriving any principle or theory. So they are objective while doing the observations. But when the managers are observing, they have to observe the human beings. And it cannot be purely logical and objective. Some kind of subjectivity enters into this observation. So this feature of science is not present in the management. And third one is principles are based on repeated experiments. So before developing scientific principles, scientists test these principles under different conditions and places. Similarly, managers also test and experiment managerial principles under different conditions in different organizations. So this principle, this feature of science is also present in the management. And the fourth one is universal validity. So scientific principles have universal application and validity. Management principles are not exactly like the scientific principle. And the use is not universal. They cannot apply that and the use is not universal. So they have to modify according to the situation and according to the organization. So this feature is not present in management. And the last one is replication is possible. So what is replication? Copying or reproducing. In science, replication is possible as when two scientists are undertaking the same investigation, working independently and treating the same data under same conditions, they desire the same exact result. But in management, managers have to conduct research on human beings. So if two managers are investigating the same data under same set of human beings, they will not get the identical result because human beings never respond in the identical manner. So this feature is also not present in management. Okay, next we can see management as an art. So, art can be defined as a systematic body of knowledge which requires skill, creativity, and practice to get the perfection. According to Mary Parker Follett and several other management authors, defined the management as or called the management as an art of getting things done through the people. Let's see some of the features of art. First one is systematic body of knowledge or existence of theoretical knowledge. In every art, there is a systematic or organized study material to acquire the theoretical knowledge. For example, various books on different ragas are available in music. As the same way, in management also, there is a systematic and organized body of knowledge available which can help in acquiring the managerial studies. So, this feature of art is present in management. Second one is personalized application. So, in the field of art, only theoretical knowledge is not enough. Every person must have some personal skill and creativity to apply that theoretical knowledge. For example, all the musicians learn same ragas, but they apply these ragas according to their creativity and according to their personal skills, which make them different. In management also, all the managers learn the same management principles, management theories, but their efficiency depends upon their personal skills and creativity. How do they apply? So, this feature is also present in management. And third one is based on practice and creativity. So, the art requires a regular practice to become more fine and perfect. Without practice, they lose their perfection. So, they require creative practice. They must add some creativity to their practical knowledge that they have learned. So, same way with the experience, managers also improve their managerial skills and efficiency. So, this feature is also present in the management. These are the features of art. So, to be a successful manager, a person requires the knowledge of management principle and also the skills how the knowledge can be utilized. Absence of either will result in inefficiency. Management is both science as well as art. Like science, it has systematic and well-organized body of knowledge. And like an art, it requires personal skill and creativity to apply such knowledge in the best possible way. Science and art are not in contrast to each other, but it exists together in every functions of management. So from this, we say that management is both art and science. So according to American Society of Mechanical Engineers, management is the art and science of preparing, organizing and directing human efforts to control the forces and utilize the material of nature for the benefit of men. Management got two faces like a coin. One side it is an art, on the other side it is a science. Management is thus a science as well as an art. It can be said that the art of management is as old as human history, but the science of management is an event of the recent past. Thank you for watching.